Christmas season is upon us, of course, and I haven't put up a video in several weeks, partially I'll be honest with you, because a lot of people tune out of health videos and motivational videos about these kinds of things during the season. I actually lost subscribers when I gave you my please don't cheat on your diet annual talk that I always give just before Thanksgiving. That's fine. I don't care. But we're here knee deep in the Christmas season, and it's, we're at the peak of candy season. We're really starting to hit that peak, right? Christmas and then Valentine's Day and the rest. But there's a lot of you who are probably watching this who maybe took a break from your carnivore diet or your ketogenic diet or whatever it is you do, or are thinking of starting one yourself. I'm going to tell you when I started my diet. I originally started a ketogenic diet that turned into a carnivore diet, not on January 1st. A lot of people like to do that. They like to start on the 1st of the year or the 2nd of the year because, they want to have their get-togethers on New Year's Eve and on New Year's Day. And then they start their diet on the 2nd day of the year. And that's fine, and I totally understand it if that's your plan. But I'm going to issue you a bit of a challenge here. Don't wait that long. Start as soon as you can. Now, you might be thinking, hey, Anthony, I've got plans. I've got Christmas dinner with family, etc., etc. Okay, fine. I started on December 26th. I used Christmas Day a few years ago to get all the stuff out of my system that I shouldn't eat. By that time, by halfway through Christmas Day, I was practically should have just started that day at dinner, especially since I had a glorious ribeye roast that night, actually. In fact, I had such a large one that for the first week on my keto diet, all I ate was prime rib roast and then a few veggies on the side. It was great. It was the easiest transition to a carnivore diet or a ketogenic diet I had ever had. I suggest starting as soon as you can, and if that is December 26th, day after Christmas, please do so. Don't wait. The sooner you start, the happier you will be. Take the time to learn all the things you need to know about how to start your carnivore journey or your ketogenic journey or your hypercarnivore, whatever it is you're going to do. But start sooner rather than later. There is no reason to stop or to keep going when you don't need to. What benefit will you gain in the long run of continuing to shove candy down your neck or to go and hit the drive-through another time? What benefit will you have? There is no reason to wait. Keep your plan and go as soon as you can. The sooner you start, the happier you will be. I can tell you from experience that when I started on the 26th of December, the one thing I regretted was not being able to have more eggnog or whatever. It was that I had waited that long to start. I had wished I'd started before Thanksgiving. I think I'd wished I'd started before Halloween that year, so I could have gotten the benefits even earlier. But things happen as they did. I found some good resources of information in those first couple of days. Around 27th or 28th of December, I found back when Thomas DeLauer was talking about the benefits of a clean ketogenic diet, about, pushing people to avoid eating the ultra-processed foods and to go whole food keto. And so I'm going to tell you the same thing. Go one step cleaner than you're planning to go. Yes, those first few days probably don't matter that much as you're just getting your feet under you. That's fine. But go cleaner than you might be planning to go. Perhaps you're planning to do a carnivore diet, but you're going to have heavy whipping cream in your coffee. Fine, but I'm going to suggest to you that one, if you look on the ingredients list of your heavy whipping cream, it's not just going to be heavy cream, but it's going to be heavy cream and then some additives, including carrageenan and some other things that might have metabolic negative impacts for you. Instead, if you've already got the heavy cream, either give it away to a friend and just drink your coffee black, or start scaling down the amount of cream you have so you can wean yourself off of it and work your way to black coffee. Even if that means buying a higher grade of coffee than you normally would buy. I have found that black coffee is fine. I didn't used to like it, but I, one, bought better coffee, and two, I just learned to deal with it. And after a while, when you go carnivore, your taste buds change. When you go keto, your taste buds change, and they change for the better. You start noticing the nuances in the food that you eat. If you're still drinking coffee, you'll start noticing the natural chocolatey sort of flavors that are in some roasts of coffee. it can be quite nice. Now, for those of you who are hostile to coffee, asking why I talk about coffee on a carnivore diet, coffee is the one thing it seems that a lot of carnivores still consume, including some high-profile ones. I felt vindicated that I, as someone who drinks coffee and keeps to this way of life, I felt vindicated when I saw Steak and Butter Gal admit that you could take that she tried going without coffee, and within a few weeks she was back, and that she found it the benefits outweighed the negatives. I found the same thing myself in my own life. That when I drank coffee, my mental health improved. I went 7 months without coffee, and my wife was very happy when I went back to it, even though I found another source of caffeine that was clean, but still. My point being, push yourself a step further than you're thinking you're going to go. If you're going to do a dirty keto diet, try to make it clean most days. I'm not saying eliminate the stuff that makes it a dirty keto diet, but keep that stuff to once or twice a week. The point being, the cleaner you go, the more strict you go, the better the benefits will be. That is the universal rule across all ketogenic, carnivore, hypercarnivore diets. Whatever it is you do on this great range of diets for the proper human diet, just push yourself one step harder towards a cleaner way of doing it. Even if that means you don't eat as many quick Quest pizzas as you were planning to eat. Those things aren't that good anyway. In fact, they have so much fiber in them that they might be more trouble than they're worth when eating. That's just one example. Go to push yourself to a more whole foods sort of carnivore diet or keto diet. If you're doing carnivore and you're wanting to, eat a bunch of processed sausages because you like them and you're not willing to give them up completely, reduce how often you have them. Work yourself away, and it could end up becoming the catalyst for you eliminating them voluntarily from your diet. I'm not going to tell you to go, eat grass-fed, grass-finished beef because that's not something most people can afford. But at least get away from the processed foods. That's my advice for you. As we begin to head towards the new year, where a lot of you will start your diet, is one, don't wait till the new year to start. Start as soon as the Christmas holiday is gone. Start there. 2, push yourself one step harder down the line, meaning make it a little bit cleaner than you were intending. If you're going to do a dirty ketogenic diet, make it a moderately dirty ketogenic diet. Don't have as many of those frozen meals as often. Eat more whole foods more often. If you're doing a carnivore diet, make it a little bit stricter of a carnivore diet than you were thinking. Eliminate that heavy whipping cream eventually and just drink your coffee black. You will like the results, I suspect, in the long run. Of course, if you're holding on, white-knuckling it by doing a dirty version of it in the first few days, get your feet under you first and then revisit this video. Until then, though, I'm curious what you have to say about this, so let me know in the comments, please. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't. It does help. So to sharing this on social media, that helps too. I'm Anthony Stine, the Practical Carnivore. Thanks for tuning in today.